Hey there, thanks for coming to the bunker tonight. This is your first time we stream indie original bands. Always indie, always original, and we're up to show number 50 this year. Tonight we have a great band for you, progressive rock band Destiny Unraveled. They are, if I read their bio, blend of progressive hard rock fuses together continental elements of bands spanning 50 years of rock and metal history. That's quite a mouthful. Destiny Unraveled is not content to rehash, but instead reimagines the styles that have defined and spanned generations, yielding a debut EP, The Fear of Knowing. We're going to talk about that later. And featuring darker passages, good technique, melodies, according to the roadies. I've had the pleasure of knowing Anthony Lipira, 610 The Music, for a long time now, and he has been in the bunker before. I'm glad to have him back, and he has brought some killer musicians in here to basically debut his EP. I'm thinking they've had a couple gigs out, but this is almost like a debut. Couple backstory things, please. If you are on a phone especially, consider putting in earbuds. It's going to help out your sound quite a bit, especially if you're on a phone. You hear all the low end. And if you're on a phone, turn the resolution to 1080-60. Sometimes it starts really scratchy, and that's not a good thing. Tonight we have Brian Christian Adam on camera one. As usual, Brian is the main man, and he is here tonight. We also have, I always give a shout out to Brian's open mic on Sundays. He does with Zachary Sonny Edwards. If you saw our show last Thursday, the open mic, Zachary was the host, and that was a very cool thing. We are free to the audience, and we're free to the artists, and we're going to keep it that way. However, if you would like to leave a tip, and you can, please do so. We split it with the artists 50-50. No big deal, but I always throw that in there. Towards the end of the set, you'll have a chance to pick out your favorite song, and we're going to play that on the way out, so pay attention to that as well. We also have Laura, Brittany, Mandy, and Joan Velez from Third Fire Records are in the audience tonight, and they're going to make a lot of noise, right, audience? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even have to prime them, and I know they're going to be ready to roll all in. If you're on YouTube and you're watching, which I know you are because that's the only way to see it, please log into YouTube so you can leave comments. Comments make a big part of the show, and we love to see people leave active comments. Ask questions, especially embarrassing ones. I will call those out specifically. And we're going to have a great show. Tony, thank you for coming back in, my friend. Give us a little rundown of what you got for us tonight and how is it going to roll. Thank you.
Fletch, thanks for having us back. This is a different band. This is progressive hard rock. So I hope everyone on YouTube is ready to hear some guitar riffs back to the 80s and 90s. We're bringing rock back. We hope you're ready to stay with us for 45 minutes because it's going to be nonstop. And we're going to kick it off. This is all original music. We just released an EP called The Fear of Knowing, and then we have 2 new songs that have been unreleased. We're going to unleash as well.
And I've been listening to that album. It has some good reviews already. It's very hot. Thanks, guys. Have a great show.
Okay. This song is called The Eternal Flame, and it is for my eternal source of light who is in this audience. Let's rock.
In the crowd, and I see you in the fray. Time is of the essence when you can't find your way. Meet me in the clouds that pave your own way. To the promised land where the angels dream to stay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Where did you find your love abide? Where do you hide your eternal strife? what you see? Can I be what you be? The eternal pain. You play to win, and I play to learn. I feel there's no more to give, but I still yearn. Every day drags on with the silence and the still. Passing my ride, passing my unbroken will. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. In mine, your love abides. Where do you hide your eternal strife? Can I see what you see? Can I be what you be? The eternal flame.
The Eternal Flame. Now we're going to move on to a song called The Claw. This is the first song that David and I wrote. It kind of just came together quickly. It had a great guitar riff, some great solos.
Quickly.
Threw on some lyrics.
You hear this.
Maybe over a couple years, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so I wrote that the melody and stuff for the song back in would have been the early days of the pandemic, right after like all the jams and stuff closed down, and I had a lot of time on my hands. A lot of this stuff came out of that, Tony. Actually, the last song was probably older than that, and that was just a chord progression I used to whip out at jams, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what do you want to play?" So
yeah, I guess I had it easy because when you gave it to me, I threw the lyrics on, and we're like, "Oh, cool, we got a song."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, it's done."
5-10 minutes, no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this song, the meaning of the song, I'll leave it up to your imagination. But it is The Claw. And it's got a Judas Priest feel to it. Are we ready?
closer to breathe in flames. Cut through the noise and scream our names. Life is holding us by the reins. Help me understand where we go from here. Another cycle or another game. Another hoax for destined fame. A magic pill to crush the pain. Help me understand where we go from here. Why are we trying? Why are you crying? Why are we dying for reaches the end? Why are we trying? Why are you crying? Will this be dying for reaches the climax of love, love? The road is long and we can't look back. We made it here by staying on track. Will the molded pieces crack? Help me understand where we go from here. The power flows front and back, making thoughts from what we lack. Freedom conquers the solo attack. Help me understand where we go from here. Why are we trying? Why are you crying? Will this be dying for reaches the end? Why are we trying? Why are you crying? Will this be dying for reaches the climax of love, love? Reaches the climax of love, All right. That was The Claw.
That's a quieter song, I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the quieter ones we do.
Speaking of quiet songs, this is our ballad. This next song.
Yeah,
So
call it that.
Little background before we dive into the song. This is a long song, but you know, David and I were songwriting partners. We both went to Pollyanna Open Jam. I heard David play. I was like, wow, this guy's really great. I wonder if he does originals. So I asked him, and
No, I don't.
little did I know he had a treasure trove filled of riffs, chord progressions, songs, and they just needed some final touches.
I'm not even into originals. Like, I just wanted to do a cover band, and this is just kind of what happened.
Yeah, right. Cover band. Yeah. And then, you know, I was playing guitar, and I said, you know what, I'll play bass. Let's just do a trio. And then, you know, Joanne, who mixed our EP, introduced us to Jerry. Everyone say hi to Jerry.
So the story.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
So this guy right here, like, he's the unsung hero of all this whole situation. So I want to give him every prop that we can possibly give in this whole situation. But I do want to pick on Tony a bit.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like, the story he won't tell you is that when we were at Pollyanna the night we met, there was like 2 other people that came up to me and were like, "Are you interested? Would you like to come and work for me?" And he knows one of them, which is really ironic. It's like his best friend, so it's a whole thing.
But I think you made a wise choice because we've got some good songs. I'm really excited about this project, and we got more music to come. So this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this next song, I think, Dave, how much time did you work on Stairways and Highways? This is a masterpiece.
So this song actually happened about 3 months before the formation of this band. And I can remember I sent it to a buddy of mine. He's probably in the chat right now. I sent it to a buddy of mine, and he was like, "This is the most soulful I've ever heard you play." And now it's morphed into this. It's not soulful anymore, but yeah, I kept it in my back pocket. And then when we started playing, I was like, "We need a ballad." So I started working on it, and I gave it to Tony.
Yeah. This is kind of a hybrid ballad, though, because it takes some twists and turns. It's a long song, so hopefully you'll stay tuned for it. There's some really great guitar work. This song is really all David. I just kind of threw a few words in here, but this is kind of where what I was thinking is where Stairway to Heaven and Highway to Hell have a crossroads, and you got to make some decisions. So this is called Stairways and Highways.
All you need is the sun's rays to make your day. Take you far away from this blissful pain that you made. Meet me on the fray where they embraced the uncharted ways, with nothing to say except waiting for the rain. I'm hanging from the tree like a blue monkey. I've let go of my anchor, I'm free. I'm free to sail the seven seas. Where will you be when I'm ready for the journey? Until a large shark swimming up to me under the surface is showing me how to live without fear, the fear of knowing I'm never going to the city where there is no pity for lacking nitty-gritty. In this homemade ditty, it won't save my life from me. Reaching to the power where love will never sour. It grows like a wildflower, renewed by the hope shower. It'll never sour, 'cause you have the power.
All right, that's the end of the song.
It's finally over.
Dave rocked. All right.
I think it's time to look at some comments. You got
Yeah,
a
I'm
big
sure there's
audience
some
out
stuff.
there.
All right, what's going on in YouTube land? Thanks, everybody.
Forgive me, I
for
have to look
joining
at my
us.
phone.
Yes.
While they're pulling up the comments, press that like button. We got 29 people here. I think a lot of them are liking the show. And press the little thumbs up button, and that'll help Destiny Unraveled get some more views after the fact.
Yeah, I hope you guys are turning up your lighters at home or cell phones. The name of the EP is The Fear of Knowing. It was one of the lyrics from the last song. David picked it out.
Yeah, I heard that in the first time I went. That's the album title. That's the EP.
Yeah.
He said the thing, and I almost said it when I was soloing, but
The Thing.
I screamed it in my head. It goes, "He said the thing!" Yeah.
All right.
Got a lot of fans here. Thanks, some bunker regulars. Herb Wild, thanks for coming out. Man, all kinds of great comments here too tonight. Let me. Wow. I don't see a lot of questions. Somebody's got to ask some questions.
Yeah.
Maybe we just answer them all. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's not a lot of room for thinking in this music.
Herb says it's a good thing you don't get paid by the note, David. I thought that is a
Yeah.
really funny comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been an expensive song.
Believe it or not, I can play faster, but
We can. But can we?
Donald Motorcycle says these songs are so good. Hey, you guys, man, I'm digging it, man. These are cool songs.
Wow. Wow. Your brow would be on stage and you're a dude. Okay. That says something. Thanks.
yeah.
We have not been too drunk to play a show.
No, I don't drink. So
yeah, he doesn't
that's-
drink, so.
I don't either.
Well, I can to an extent, but it wouldn't be fun drinking alone, would it?
And it's not fun having a drunk drummer.
No.
No, it is not.
Oh, yeah.
The drummer cannot be trashed.
Fun fact: I got a drum machine that actually has a feature in it where you can turn up the drunkness.
Oh.
So you can actually make him as drunk as well. You can get inebriated until you fall off the stool, basically.
We may want to try that one day.
It's kind of fun.
All right, guys, hit us up.
All right. This next song, I think, Dave, you already had the title. It was called A Light in the Dark.
Yeah, I think I'd like this song was pretty fully formed actually. The chorus was something we came up with together
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and I immediately thought of Lord of the Rings. Galadriel, when she gives Frodo the light for dark places. The light of Elendil.
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 Yeah.
And is given to Frodo. But then I thought of who is that in my life who gives me the light when I'm in dark places? And of course, that is Laura.
Yeah.
So this song is really inspired by you. And this is called A Light in the Dark.
Cool.
When life is leading nowhere fast, you might want to change your destined path. Leave the safety of friendly shores for the unknown lies behind new doors. Light and darkness. Here I am. Closer to the truth of knowing who we are and why we're here. A light in the dark. Love shows you life in color, while you must have another to guide your thoughts through a psychic maze. Time challenges your honor. Can you still look upon her, see if you still light up her face? Light and darkness. Here I am. Closer to the truth of knowing who we are and why we're here. A light in the dark, and in the darkest of places, your spirit lights up the empty spaces where fear and hate are pending. When we're all disbanding, I'm lost on this unknown journey. Friends provide a stream of learning. My soul is yearning. Life, it can be stolen from us and given to another among us, or we could accept this new fate. If you're chosen for a journey and you don't know where it's going, death is the first step to take. Do I have to wait to the end to know all the time I spent adding something to this world? In the dark you can see the light. You showed me how to use the knife to respect the day's worth. closer to the truth of knowing who we are and why we're here. A light in the dark.
Hey, thank you. All right, a light in the dark. Did you feel it? Did everyone feel it?
It's pretty dark in here, actually.
What was the name of that song, Tony?
A light in the dark. All right. Now we've got some new material.
Yeah, this is the scary portion of our show.
Yeah, but don't you be scared. We're not scared. We're fine. We rehearsed it, right? Sure. Yeah, we're good. It's always good to throw new material out there. And yeah.
How did this one come about?
We had to play the show, and so we wrote 2 tunes.
Yeah. We only had all right, he let the cat out of the bag. We only had 5 songs on our EP. So I'm like, I think we need 7.
This actually happened while, so we were mixing the record with Juan, who's sitting over here, And we were mixing the record with him, and it was like I started tinkering around with new DAW software, and I was like, oh, I got to record something. So I recorded this like 80s hair metal riff, and it ended up becoming a song because out of convenience, I guess. But it was actually like I was really enamored with the riff and kept playing it over and over, and I didn't even think that I like pulled the cat out of the bag, and then went back and listened to it. I was like, oh yeah, that's that song.
Yeah, and then I thought, I think we need a song called Destiny Unraveled, even though it's our band name. I mean, Black Sabbath did it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I
We're
think
just doing it
works.
late. That's all. We're just doing it late.
Yeah, I think it works.
Better late than never, right? That's what I always
That
say.
is true.
I actually never say that, but that's what I always say.
All right, so this is some new territory, but we hope you like it. This is called Destiny Unraveled.
I know where it begins, but where does it end? Sober realities, visions of bright light, stories unraveling, visions of bright lights, faraway lands. Watching the crowd echo your words aloud. How far will this star be traveling? Everything I wanted, everything I needed, I feel that it's still a dream. Everything I'm giving, everything I'm living, unsatisfied desires my theme. These dreams, they linger like stubborn clouds, blocking the sun. No summer fun, I'll rethink my destiny. Never stop dreaming, that's what they always say. But time flies, you prepare to die, reflecting on your legacy. Everything I wanted, everything I needed, I feel that it's still a dream. Everything I'm giving, everything I'm living, unsatisfied desires my thing. Can always lie when your passion dims. The eternal drive keeps the dream alive. The thrill of the chase. Memories of the early sparks ignite the fire below. The flame is small and it's starting to stall. I accept my destiny with grace.
Thank you. See, it wasn't that scary, right?
That's half of it. That's only half. That's only half. We got more to go. Don't worry. This one's maybe a little bit scarier.
All right, this is another unreleased original, but it's a fun song. Brings me back to when I was a kid. Cranking out some metal with the windows down.
Well, we're still cranking out metal, man. Well, it's not really metal.
True.
Like, not by today's definition, but, you know.
True, but I don't have as much hair as I did back then, to be honest with you.
I have more hair than I've ever had.
So this song is called Liquid Luck. Another, David came up with another cool guitar progression riff. Reminded me of, if you ever go downtown St. Charles, go do some gambling on a Friday night, hang out, you think you're going to build an empire, and you don't. But anyways, you have a lot of fun. This song is called Liquid Luck.
I'm cranking out punk from a shiny SUV. Do you see me? Behind shadows of glass that hide a grim reality, I'm still considered free. Just drink up and give me a 20, for this machine is so hungry. It's calling my name while it pumps out a few digital pennies. I'm a rich old junkie. So bring me liquid love. My hands are on fire before I'm horror struck while building an empire. My life is running amok. So bring me liquid love. Bring me liquid love. So bring me liquid love. Where's the fuel for the fire? All my life, my desire to leave the Shire. There's an enhanced future in sight with these bright, flashing lights. Let's keep trucking through the night. So bring me liquid luck. My hands are on fire before I'm horror struck while building an empire. My life is running amok. So bring me liquid love. Bring me liquid love. So bring me liquid love. Rise to the top, can I cash out or will you bleed me dry? Hey, breathing is a wind to wash away the sin. Just one more spin, just one more spin. Oh please, just one more spin. So bring me liquid luck. On fire before I'm horror struck while building an empire. My life is running amok. So bring me liquid love. Bring me liquid love. Bring me liquid love.
some liquid luck. We need it.
All right.
All right. I got
Very
some bad
cool.
news.
I'm going to use this. We got some fans out there.
I'm glad.
We need some people to press the
All right.
thumbs up button if you like the band. If you're a fan of the band, press the thumbs up button, and that means they will get more views on this. And this is
All
a
right.
great set. I'm loving this, guys. I'm truly loving it.
Potatoes.
Take a pause. I think you have how many? We have one track left.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
one more
Okay.
song to go.
Before we dive in there, let me ask you, when did you and David get together? How long did it take you to compose these? What's the timeline? I think people might want to know that.
I think we met last November
Yeah.
at Pollyanna.
Yeah, it was November, and we were recording by January.
Yeah, it happened fast.
And the tracking went until March, and I think we were mixing with Joanne April through July,
Right.
because there was, there's COVID and stuff. Like I got COVID in the middle of it.
And we did kind of a remote hybrid thing where we were exchanging tracks on our DAWs.
We were going back and forth quite a bit, actually.
We were.
So mixing was done by the end of July,
Yeah.
and then the release was what,
September, because
Yeah.
we
September.
had sent off to have it mastered. And I believe our mastering engineer's in the chat. He's
Yeah.
awesome. So
Gordon.
Gordon's looking,
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Joanne did a marvelous job mixing
Yes, he
this
did.
puppy.
Joanne.
Yes, he did.
We should get him to come up
Joanne,
and say
did you want
hello
to come up?
before the end of this song, this last track.
Joanne got into it with us. I mean, tons of effects, tons of ideas. It's just like he took us to another level.
Yeah.
Is he there?
Is he?
We're looking for him.
Come on, man.
Come on up.
You deserve to get in the spotlight.
Come on, Joanne. If you really want to hear the sonic capability of this band, you got to listen to our songs on streaming. Right?
Yeah.
Joanne.
Well, I certainly like Joanne. He's brought
Yeah, I
more
was like,
bands
I don't
in
wanna be up
here.
here.
He brings in bands from Europe.
The studio rat, right?
Yeah, right? And Joanne introduced us to Jerry, so
Yes.
I think we need a sax solo on Liquid Luck. We might have to call Joanne.
Oh, let's maybe. We'll put it in the next record. It'll be
Maybe,
awesome.
maybe.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It sounds like it. I hear a sax solo in there.
Oh yeah, me too.
yeah, that'd be
So
cool.
it's already done.
Yeah. All right.
Ready. Plan. Ready. Ready to go.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, I just want to say, guys, that it was a great time that we spent mixing together, and it's some of the best time that love about engineering is this time we're mixing and we're sharing, comments and doing different things and doing this and that, and everybody's adding to the thing. And listening you play now, it's amazing. How the band got so tight in so a short amount of time. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And tell him about David brought like 8 different guitar tracks, and we're like, well, we're gonna pick one, and you're like, oh, we'll just use them all.
Yeah. There's at least.
Like,
I think it's
okay.
this next song we're gonna play has all 8 tracks on the EP.
Yeah.
And there's like I don't even remember what's all there. I'd have to go look at the manifest. But there's a lot of stuff there.
Okay,
Yeah, we use it. It was great. It's like,
you can make it work. That's
make
cool.
it where it works.
Well, I remember. So I want to share, my thoughts on this. Like when we first went to John's studio, we sat down with him. He asked, he's like, well, what do you guys want this to sound like? And we were like, Maiden and Priest. And then we were like, but modern too. And it was so funny because like that's exactly what it ended up like, was like this modern like take on what they were doing in the 80s. And I got to say, man, like he really delivered because we've been really, really happy with the result.
Thank you, Dan. And the same thing, it was really easy way to understand what you were doing, and we moved so fast. And that don't happen often. That's what I'm saying. That sometimes it take months and months of getting a mix because the band cannot decide, or they're not ready, or they don't have all the.
Now we did
planning,
plenty of
but you were
indecision
ready
on it,
for the
but
way, yeah. Exactly. It was pretty great to work with you. And I know Tony for a while too, so, and I know Jerry. Jerry's been one of my studio drummers for many years, so I know that it will be something great.
thanks.
Yeah, we got another EP.
There you go. There you
All
rock
right.
and roll.
Thanks, John. All right, this is our last song of the night. This is my favorite off the EP. It's called Smoke and Mirrors. But I do want to say thanks to everyone who showed up, who came out, and joined us for our rock show. So it means a lot to us because, you know, we're trying to put this stuff out there and see if there's any interest in it. And it sounds like there is. So that's pretty cool. Thanks to Fletch for having us. You know, we're a new band, so took a risk. You know,
Fletch.
brought us out here.
Listen to the tracks. Thanks, guys. Awesome show, man. Awesome, simply awesome show. I'm digging it.
And we want to thank BCA, our primary cameraman.
Yeah.
He also hung our banner. You guys can see it behind Jerry. Brittany is our other camera person. She's getting some shots. Please like us on social media if you see Destiny Unraveled. We're also on all the streaming platforms. If you wanna hear
Instagram,
the
destiny.unraveled.com.
Did we get any questions by any chance?
Yes. Well, yeah. Somebody said only one PRS or two PRS guitars. Somebody.
I got a pair of them now. This one's really
He has
new.
multiple.
Yeah, this one's really new. Like last week, new. So. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
to
thanks, guys. This has been a great show, and thanks so much. And kick it off with your. Is this like the title track off the album, sort of?
No,
No, not really. Okay.
this is not. But this is the most dramatic track, I think.
Right.
It's like get the lighters up,
Yeah.
encore. That's what I envision when I hear this song.
No, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's very cool. And thank you, audience. Well, play the song. We'll kick them out later.
All right. This is Smoke and Mirrors. It's when love goes bad, really bad.
Retract your fangs and tell me your secrets. When did all of this go wrong? The choices you made against the grain. Who knew you were so strong? Illusions of love with smoke and mirrors alleviated all our fears. That you imprison yourself in the ultimate lie to keep up with your peers. See the smoke rise from your mouth and swirl in the air of uncertainty. We see your reflection casting doubt that there's a love from so perfect. Well, love shines on as happiness glows, only through smoke and mirrors. Those words carry on as tension flows, only through smoke and mirrors. See the tears spiraling down the face of love. When love turns to hate, you have to choose sides to help shattered hearts mend. Eruptions, explosions, we all pray for peace. When will all of this end? Try to negotiate, try to intervene, and guns will point your way. Oh, wounds never fade from brutal feuds betrayed as debts that were never paid. Burn the bridges, you know how to swim, but you're not part of the pack no more. Foundations are cracking as walls are raised. Are you keeping score? Well, love shines on as happiness glows, only through smoke and mirrors. Those words carry on as tension flows, only through smoke and mirrors. See the tears spiraling down the face of love, disappear and reappear. Here's the spotlight, applause everyone. Your time has arrived. Make us wonder tonight if the show is really done. Well, love shines on as happiness glows. Only through smoke and mirrors. Those words carry on as tension flows. Only through smoke and mirrors. See the tears spouting down the face of love. Love's a magic show, love's a dark room. Can you escape or be trapped forever? Never lose yourself to another. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
That was a great show. We had a lot of fun. Hope you did too.
Very cool show. Very cool show. Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much, Tony. Now is the time to shout out. Where do you want them to go to follow you? Social media, Facebook, Instagram?
Instagram, destiny.unraveled.band, and we're on Facebook as Destiny Unraveled Band, I believe.
Yeah, you guys, you're just getting out, so they need those likes and they need those follows. You guys have any gigs lined up?
We're working on a couple actually right now.
Excellent. Yep. Excellent.
Nothing concrete.
And I'll throw Jerry on the camera. Jerry, awesome job tonight, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, you were here, 3 or 4 years ago? You came over with Joe and we jammed out to the jazz guy from Puerto Rico. It was very cool.
Mike Arroyo, I think it was.
Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah. And so Tony said,
back.
Yeah, Tony said he's bringing you back. Awesome job here tonight. Awesome job. Great plan. And thank you, everybody, to the bunker. We will wrap up with. I got last chance there, Tony. Anything? Want to say thank you to anybody? I think you said it all.
Yeah.
How about thank you to our existing fans, because there are some out there, believe it or not.
And actually, you have to tell people like and subscribe. More people need to like this show.
Yeah,
come on,
definitely.
Press the thumbs up button right now if you're still here. We had some late arrivals. We've had a great audience tonight. If you press like, it would help and help the channel.
Yeah.
So without further ado, thank you all so much for coming into the bunker tonight. This was a great show. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I would just, I'm going to bring up something, and I want you to take a look at it, please. This is the set list from tonight. Eternal Flame, The Claw, Stairways to Heaven, A Light in the Dark, Destiny Unraveled, Liquid Luck, and Smoke and Mirror. Did I say something wrong?
I wish I wrote Stairway to Heaven, but
Stairways
and Highways.
Stairways and Highways.
I said the same thing when I first saw it.
That's all right.
You're giving me too much credit.
Yeah, that worked out well. So you guys put in your comments what your favorite song is, and we're going to play that back just after these guys finish. And we're going to play it on the outro. In the meantime, we have coming up next, Marina City is going to be a very secret special show on Thursday night. It's not even up yet. Marina City is a band with a whole bunch of traction. They did a private show for their Kickstarter band. And on Thursday night, it's not even up, but if you're watching this, you can be one of the people that watch it. They're doing a very cool show. And it's going to be recut, rebroadcast, remixed, and mastered. It's going to be very cool. Eve Casino is after that next Thursday night, a 4-piece indie rock band. I don't know a lot about them, but they're heavy hitters they're all from the burbs, and they're gaining a whole bunch of traction, and that's all very cool. Whoosh is coming up in January, but I will say that we're coming down to the end of 2022. I have a special show with my two favorite people in the world, Brian Christian Adam and Josh Dutch, on December 29th, which is going to be a Thursday, I think. And we're going to have our end-of-year recap show. We've literally had over 40 shows this year. Excellent. Show's been getting better, and Brian and Josh are part of it. We have some debut behind-the-scenes videos coming out. So subscribe to The Bunker. You'll see these things pop up. But on December 29th, we're still putting it together. We have all of the images from BCA, who takes fantastic images. He does all the band photos, like the end-of-show photos. We're going to have a montage of those. We're going to have a sort of click-through critique of all the bands we had and share the memories and the love and the great feelings we had. And you are really going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. If you tune in, you'll enjoy it. That is all we really have for tonight. I'm going to put up the set list, and this is your chance to tell me what song you want me to play on the outside. Then I'm going to bring up Anthony one more time so he can talk for a minute while I cue it up. But let me see. Do we have anybody who... there's the set list. Who?
All right, am I on?
I guess.
Okay. Donut Motorcycle asked a question. Who are your favorite bands as a kid? I replied, Judas Priest and Iron Maiden.
Maiden is definitely one of mine. I discovered them in high school, which was kind of crazy. But even going back, like The Doors, Maiden, and then later on, like just basically bands in that vein. I didn't get into Priest until way after Maiden, so it was like a whole other thing.
I'm so old that I was there when they were at their prime.
Yeah. I had to experience them like posthumously, like
But it's
with,
cool.
With
you
Tim
like
Ripper Owens when I was in high school, actually.
Oh.
So, yeah, I know.
And I'm gonna throw in Rush too. Rush is a big influence on me.
Rush, Dream Theater, Genesis is probably my biggest influence of all time. But yeah.
It looks like Stairways and Highways is winning the poll.
I could see that. I can
see that too.
Not a lot of votes, but enough to put that up. So let me cue it up one more second. You guys have one more minute, and we will take you out.
Again, thanks everyone for the support. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love what we do, and
throw up the horns if you're at
other
home.
people love
in
it,
front of your
that's even
TV.
better.
Throw up the horns right now. Just do it. Do it. Don't care what people say. Just do it.
All right. Looks like Stairways and Highways is coming your way.